In the wake of Hurricane Helene, many people here in Western Virginia have reached out to help residents of Western North Carolina. This includes employees of LewisGale Medical Center in Salem who traveled to Asheville to pitch in at the HCA hospital there. Senior reporter Joe DeShiel is joining us in studio this evening with that story. Joe, how did they help?
Well, Melissa, LewisGale Medical Center in Salem is part of the national company HCA Healthcare. And so when another HCA hospital in Western North Carolina needed assistance in the wake of Helene, members of the team here asked how they could help. Lori Firebaugh is the director of case management at LewisGale Medical Center. Holly Rindorf is a medical laboratory scientist. They're two of about a half dozen LewisGale employees who signed up to help out at Mission Hospital in Asheville.
Directors got together, we looked at what our resources were, what they needed, and came up with two groups. Group A would go initially and help the first week or so, and then we would determine if we needed to send a second group down. So I was part of the second group that went down the first part of October.
Despite the devastation they saw in the area around Asheville, some of their strongest impressions deal with the dedication of hospital employees who continued to work despite the impact of the storm on their own families.
A lot of these people have been working for days without even being able to go home, staying there on site, sleeping on site, showering on site, just not being able to get to their homes, but yet coming in with a smile on their face and working in the lab to provide care for patients.
Both told us they were happy they could help out and would do it again in a heartbeat.
If something like this were ever to happen to us here, I hope that there would be people who would show up and lend us a helping hand.
I was glad I was able to go, and I was glad one of my nurses was able to go with me so we could be a part of that. We could see what that looked like. It could have easily been our facility that had an issue, and I know they would do the same for us.
Both women say they found new friends among the employees at the Asheville Hospital and other HCA employees who traveled in from other areas. And Melissa, both said they expect these connections to continue.
So many good stories, Joe, came out of Hurricane Helene, and this is definitely one of them. Thank you.